Alright, welcome back to GDI Tiberium. Truly the GOAT of rivals to manage to be rank 49. Such heady heights. I'm going to be playing some Shatterer with Strong Arm today. I have not really thought about this deck that much. I haven't vetted the deck either. So we're just going to play some games and see how it plays out. The main thing is I wanted to try and play Shatterer. But beyond that, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I feel like in this metagame, rifles are not very good. There's a lot of heavy infantry and heavy anti-infantry. Because there's so much like shock and flame, you have to have something that really kills infantry. Which obviously makes riflemen worse. Opponent has opened laser, which is, you never want to be opening laser against rifles. That's a bad time.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
He's gonna have to tech switch pretty soon. Interesting to see what he goes into. Buggy. Yeah, I'll just go straight to Pred. Pred is the best thing you can do against Buggy. Scorpion is not a great response to Predator tank.
Unit lost.
Even worse when you don't shoot the Predator. This is going real bad for GT Dave. Yeah, that makes sense. I've already got Sling ready to go. So this Banshee ain't gonna do anything. Yep, unlucky my guy. It's real bad for GT Dave. Into the meat grinder they go. See if we can get a meat grinder coming up. Yeah, there we go. It's a rough time for GT Dave. I gotta say, having played quite a lot of Scorpion decks, if your opponent makes like Predator and then makes something that counters your Banshee, it's pretty rough. Like, the only way I lose this game is to Kane. If he drops a Kane and uses it to kill like my Pred and my Slingshot, that's when things are gonna get awkward. I need to be careful I don't get both my Predators killed. Hem seems like a great time for for Shatterer to show up.
Defense online.
Oops, need to kill this. There you go. There is the obelisk. So we'll just spam jump jets to fight the obelisk. Alright, GG. Can't block the jumpers. Jumpu Jetu to the rescue.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1.
Drip coffee on myself. Absolute nightmare.
Building online.
Yasa is back again. I hate playing against this dude. The main thing when playing against this guy is to be able to beat up his rifle missile Banshee and then to have an answer to flame tank, because there will always be a flame tank. I'm going to do this because he should have a hard time stopping me.
Unit ready.
They don't stand a chance. Reporting. Need to get out, man. Yeehaw! They don't stand a chance.
Warhead launched. Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense online.
Let's waste them. They don't stand a chance. Let's waste them.
Alright, cool. Can I get a Predator to be ready for his flame tank?
Ready for action. Ready for action. Jump jet active. Let's block. Rifle Predator awaiting prey. Predator.
Defense lost. Unit lost.
Tank. Slingshot. Eyes on the easy pickings. Slingshot monitored. Target zone confirmed.
Unit ready.
Ready for lighting them up.
Unit lost. Building online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yeah, the obelisk is really what kills you.
Ready. Unit missile cancelled.
Wow, there's the flame tank as expected.
Unit lost.
Kind of insane how badly the Banshee lost, how badly the Banshee beat the Talon. That's kind of nuts.
Unit lost. Missile launched.
Alright, we got him. GG, my guy.
Objective complete.
Dazzard.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Only 5 Janker? That seems surprisingly low for someone who's always first.
Building online.
How you doing?
Now this is an interesting spot because you don't really want to go jump jets against wheels. I don't have missiles to make. So I'm probably have to go like Predator tank. That's really bad. This is the awkward situation of having the... This is the awkward... I think maybe I do have to go jump jets. This is the awkward situation of having no Pitbull. He looks like he's stalling as well.
Building online.
Which means probably tech.
Awaiting orders. Ready for action. Riflemen awaiting orders. Predator reporting.
Again, like, having the... No missiles.
Predator
Means I have to wait for a sling. Super awkward.
Predator.
Unit ready.
Firing solution locked. Activate. Slingshot. Predator cannon loaded. Predator getting grabbed.
Yeah, this is a very, very awkward deck.
Unit ready.
Easy pickings. Unit ready. Lighten them up.
Yeah, he's got the scavengers as well. This is probably artillery would be my guess.
Unit lost.
I'm gonna get clapped by artillery.
Riflemen under heavy fire. We're under fire.
Nuclear warhead launched.
I would get absolutely ruined by artillery. There's no way my deck beats artillery.
Ready for action.
Defense online.
Lighten them up.
Unit ready.
Ready to jump.
Hey, what do you know?
Defense lost.
Easy pickings.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Ready. They don't stand. Jump jet out. Got the spot.
Unit lost.
They don't taking them down. Harvester ready to fire.
Unit lost.
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Jetpacks lit. Time in. Let's picking up beef. Come on.
Unit lost.
Jump jet active.
Unit ready.
Ready for action.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yeah, I mean, artillery is unbeatable, so what are you gonna do?
Unit ready.
Thrusters.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Scouting ahead. Move to the speed. Weapons online.
Unit ready.
Jump jet is in.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
That's such a dumb unit. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about artillery. It's completely unbeatable.
Damage received. Our base has been destroyed. Check battlefield control.
If I play against him again, I'll have to just go jump jets instead of waiting for Predator, because the Predator's way too slow.
New objective.
But I mean, you can't realistically beat artillery ever on that map. It is just an auto lose with almost any deck.
Unit ready.
I'd need to have Orca and something else. I'd need to have like Orca and Razorback to win that matchup.
You got it.
Unit ready.
Or Solomon. Like if you have Solomon, you obviously just auto beat artillery. Artillery is kind of similar to MG in the play style, except that it doesn't come out as quickly. But it is similar in the nature of like you make it and you just win or you just lose depending on what your opponent is playing. Like if your opponent has a commander that beats artillery, then your artillery is trash. And if they don't, then your artillery is unbeatable. Like it just instantly wins the game. That's just the way that goes.
Marching order leading the way.
Unit lost.
We open, moving out.
Unit ready.
This guy probably also playing artillery
Online.
based on the double Shatterer.
Let's get through.
Unit ready.
Sure, man.
Defense online.
That's lit. Huh? Signal. Got it. Agent, let's wait the squeeze.
Defense lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost.
I don't know what I did there. I absolutely microed so badly in that game. Should have easily won that missile, but I misclicked multiple of my units.
Received.
Ready to Nice division.
Unit ready.
This is probably not good for me, because if he is artillery, we're just dead now. It is unbeatable.
Unit ready.
Predator cannon loaded. Gonna hit him hard. Rifleman, let's easy picket. Predator cannon loaded.
Unit ready.
Rifleman, lead the way. Relax, lead.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Predator slingshot. Time to harvest.
Unit lost.
Let's gun him down. Hoo-ah! Let's gun him. My tank rolling. Gonna hit him hard. Gonna hit him hard. Easy fling. Lighten him up. Taking him down.
Unit ready.
You will rip through him. Predator taking him down.
Unit lost.
Lighten him up.
Missile cancelled.
Easy picket.
Hey, it is artillery again. Alright, so we lose again.
Anti-air reload. Ready for
Defense lost. Building online. Missile cancelled. Nuclear missile launched.
tank division. Predator getting grounded.
Unit ready.
Such an absurd unit, man.
Get active. I got one up.
Unit ready.
Ready to jump. Get back lit.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
It's just so unbelievable as a unit.
Unit ready.
It's just such an absurd. Like, how does this thing ever make it past testing?
Unit ready.
It's just actually just unbeatable. There's like no way to ever beat this unit.
Defense lost.
You literally have to have a commander that counters it, or you can't win.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's no way you can do it. There's nothing that beats artillery. You just have to play a commander that beats artillery, or you can't ever win.
Bounty
I guess we could
complete.
switch to Solomon. His strong arm isn't even that good in this deck.
Field control. 3, 2.
Of course, now we play Solomon.
New objective.
We have a worse matchup against everything else. But you have to have the Solomon if you ever want to beat artillery.
Online. Unit ready.
So what can you do? Like, it is just an auto lose unit for most decks. Most decks can never beat an artillery.
Unit ready.
Rifleman ready to move out.
It's even worse now that Inferno got nerfed, because you used to be able to play an Inferno deck, but now Inferno is trash, so you can't win with that either. So there really is, and Borka used to be a counter, but it got nerfed. So there's basically nothing left that you can actually play against artillery.
Ready. Unit rifleman. Hoo-ah! Infantry ready.
Building online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Very early tech switch here.
Move out.
Ready for action. Moving out, can't
Unit ready.
Got this.
Watching
Right, let's gun him down.
slingshot monitoring.
Which slings? Rifleman ready. Infantry. They don't stand a chance.
Unit ready.
Got this.
Unit lost.
They don't stand a chance. Oh, yes, sir. I'm on
Unit ready.
Unit ready to jet. Lead slingshot. Let's gun him down. Take it. They don't
Now Mikey is playing
get active.
Venom as his anti-infantry.
Lost.
I don't know what the rest of his deck is, but it's pretty difficult to win if you have anti-infantry as your if you have anti-infantry Venom. It's effectively impossible to beat a Slingshot.
Unit lost.
I mean, we'll obviously have to see how the game plays out, but
Ready.
if you're using Venom, you probably can't ever beat a Sling.
Moving out. Slingshot monitoring. Anti-air exposed.
There's no way, bro. Ready. TK here.
Hey, what do you know?
Flipping them. Anti-air
Can't beat a Slingshot.
Lost.
Ready for action.
Slingshot is another, like,
Lost.
horrible design. This is why Slingshot is such a bad designed unit, because it's like, it just makes matchups 50-50. Well, you know what I mean? Like, it makes matchups... It makes the game more matchup dictated and less skill dictated. Like, Slingshot is one of those units where you have the unit and therefore the matchup is unwinnable for one of the players. Instead of it being like, oh, this person played better so they win, it's just, oh, you had this unit so I can't ever win.
Unit lost.
Which is, I think, worse gameplay generally. Like, having games be decided by matchup rather than by skill is worse.
Unit lost.
You just need to watch out for the obelisk. That's the thing that'll actually beat me here. Probably just save a Solomon for the obelisk.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Oops, that was supposed to be another jump jet. I think having shocks is a lot better with Sling,
Unit lost.
because there's a bunch of decks that just auto lose to Slingshot. Whereas rifle is there's very few decks that auto lose to rifle sling. In fact, there's basically no deck in the game that will auto lose to rifle sling. So having shocks in the deck would be a lot better, but having shocks and Shatterer is pretty wild.
You are victorious. Three, two, one.
I could maybe play Pitbull instead of Sling in this deck because I have Talon. But with no missiles, I felt like it would be a little awkward to have Pitbull instead of Sling.
Unit ready.
Buggy opening. Alright, we'll try and 2v1 it with the rifles. I shouldn't really have made 2 rifles. He doesn't want to move in, that's funny.
Rifleman, move out. Reporting. Rifle marching orders received.
Building online.
Because I have to wait for a slow predator, I want to stall here.
You got it.
I like how he's scared of my rifles with a buggy. Like, why you open buggy, you see rifles, and you don't fight? Like, what opening are you, what are you hoping for when you open buggy if it's not rifleman?
Gonna hit him. We're on the Predator. Gonna hit him hard. Right Predator cannon loaded. Gonna hit him hard.
Unit ready.
Tank division. Ready for action.
I
Predator.
don't know why he's trying to get into a scorpion predator fight.
Tank division. Reporting.
That seems like a big mistake.
Taking him down. Predator. Tank division. We'll rip through him. Lighten him up. Gonna hit him easy. Lighten him up. Gonna hit him hard. Gonna hit him. We'll rip through him.
Unit ready.
You're gonna get crushed, man. Predator beat Scorpion by like 2 shots.
Tank ready for action. Predator. Oh, with Predator cannon. Tank gonna hit. Rifleman awaiting.
Unit ready.
Rifleman ready to move out. Ready. Tank. Predator. We'll rip through him. Gonna hit him hard.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Well, to the surprise of no one,
Ready for action.
I won the tank war by like 1 and a bit tanks.
Rifleman Predator.
Hey, what do you know, a Banshee? What a surprise. The classic nod strat. Lose, 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 lose. Banshee, 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 Banshee.
Ready for action.
Predator hit.
Watching attack engaged.
Red rifles moving out. Predator awaiting prey.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Cannon loaded.
Slingshot moving.
Report marching orders. Predator. Predator getting grinded. Lighten them up.
Interesting that it reduces the number of shots from a predator tank by 1.
Cannon.
Oh, sorry, reduces the number of shots from Shatterer by 1 on missiles.
Lost.
Against missiles with Shatterer if you have a predator tank shooting as well.
Launched.
Like, it doesn't quite one-shot a missile trooper, but it's very close. So if you have anything else nearby,
Mission accomplished.
then you can one-shot them, basically.
3, 2.
There you go, from the stats guy himself. Shatterer does 210, lasers and missiles have 220 hit points. So yeah, pretty much anything helping you in that fight makes it go from 2 shots to 1 shot, which is the difference between Shatterer doing okay and absolutely obliterating.
We've got this. They don't stand a chance.
Unit ready.
I don't know, backwards. I mean, I'm playing on LD player, which is basically the same thing.
Reporting.
Most people would say PC gives you the advantage in that situation because it's more precise clicking.
Infantry ready.
Double MG. I'll tell you what, this is one of the benefits of playing Shatterer. If ever there was a unit that absolutely obliterates MG, it is the mighty Shatterer.
Let's gun him down. With my rifle, I'm on it. Breaking assault. Rifleman ready.
Unit ready.
Rifleman ready. With my
Nice MGs, my guy.
Unit lost.
Let's get a Predator for the Rhino. I don't think we're going to kill it. It's going to be close.
Unit lost.
Nah, not quite.
Unit lost.
ready for action. Taking him. Rifleman awaiting orders. Lighten him up. Taking him. We'll rip through him. Predator up. Rifle.
Wow, that's a lot of MGs, bro.
Rifleman lead the way. We'll rip through him.
Unit
Wow, still didn't
lost.
kill it? That's surprising.
Let's gun him.
Unit
That one was actually really surprising. That one surviving there. MG MLRS. Oh my god, what a time to be alive.
Unit ready.
Easy picking. Predator.
Unit lost.
Armor moving. Predator.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Hose. Predator hit. Rocking assaults.
Unit lost.
We'll rip through.
Seems like a decent time for
Unit
Solomon, although
Lighten him up.
Probably just... I can't really afford to save for Solomon, and we're probably going to win before we get there anyway. This is one of the things about using, like, Solomon as your anti-fortressy type nonsense. If you're facing against Fortress, you kind of have to keep the pressure on. You can't really save up a ton of money. And it's really hard to make efficient trades against Fortress as well. So the idea of having Solomon as your outer fortress is actually kind of nonsense. Because in those matchups, you don't have a ton of money left over.
New objective received.
Bottleneck.
Harvester ready.
Obviously, once I switch to Solomon, I don't queue into the artillery guys again. Hashtag algorithm.
Unit ready.
The algorithm has chosen to favor my opponents today.
Unit riflemen awaiting orders.
That's the thing I never understood about the guys who claim algorithm. Like, if there's an algorithm that matches you based on your deck, then it's also matching your opponents based on their decks. Which means that every time it gives you an auto-lose matchup because algorithm, it's giving them an auto-win matchup because algorithm.
Building online.
So then sometimes you're getting wins because of the algorithm as well, right? Like that's the only logical thing. Sometimes you'd be getting good matchups because of algorithm if your opponents are also getting good matchups because of algorithm. So wouldn't the algorithm in the end just even out and therefore be completely pointless? Like actually the algorithm does nothing because it's giving your opponents favorable matchups as often as it's giving you favorable matchups. So in the end, the algorithm, this complicated algorithm that eventually just has no ability, that just doesn't do anything. Because it's favoring you and your opponents equally, so this actually just doesn't do anything, this complicated algorithm. So yeah, that's the thing I've always been confused about when people claim algorithm. Like, what is the upside of the algorithm when it eventually just ends up making everything even? Or is it like, if you buy stuff in the game, the algorithm favors you? Is that how it works? It's whoever paid the most? Sure. That makes sense. Well, I've paid loads, so I guess that's why the algorithm loves me. That's why I get so many paid actors. It's paid actors by proxy, because I didn't pay them, but I paid EA, and they've given me the paid actors. We've solved it, chat. We've figured it out. As the saying goes, gotta charge the credit card to charge the pads. That infamous rival saying. Very well said, Jeffrey. Very true. This is a very interesting matchup we're having here. Razorback, you say? Well, I have Slingshot, so I'm okay with this.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Ion cannon activated. Unit lost.
I just wasn't in a position really to win that fight against those predators because I don't have boost or anything, so I feel I'd just throw an ion cannon out there. Am I gonna kill this guy in time? Man, that was really close. I almost didn't kill that dude in time. Yeah, I still have I still have a slingshot, bro. Still got the sling. It's still there. Yeah. Slingshot still in play. Can confirm. Oh shit, I'm in trouble, boys. Have to pull the half. Oh, the turret, man. The turret too good. Oh, but he moved off the pad. That's awkward for him. Oh. Easy claps. Let's go.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1.
Although I do have a question for you again, chat. Like I want to bring this up, not to
come join us.
Not to be hating on the algorithm theory any more than I already have, because obviously, you know, we've figured out the algorithm theory. But I have paid a lot of money in Rivals, right? Because I buy a lot of diamonds to rerun the events. So even after maxing out my account, I still buy diamonds in Rivals to replay the events. So if I've spent this much, why is it giving me opponents with artillery when I'm playing strong arm, and then no artillery opponents when I switch to Solomon? This is bullshit, right? Like, I've actually spent a lot in Rivals, and then the algorithm has screwed me. So, if anything, I think we should talk about how bad the algorithm is. Because it isn't hooking me up. I'm a little concerned about this missile, I gotta say. Alright, he's not gonna get there in time with flamers. We're gonna win this missile. Cool. I feel like he could have been more aggressive with his buggies. They definitely did not need to be quite so cowardly. I think he's afraid of jump jets a little more than he needed to be. Paid! Oh lordy! Didn't see that one coming. I thought he'd turn around and try and target the slingshot, to be honest with you. I was surprised that he didn't try and go after it.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Ready for action. Let's wait. We've got this.
Try and get this predator online.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Kind of sad how quickly the Shatterer dies to Buggy. Like when I sent it in against those buggies to tank a little bit, it kind of got messed up. I think I was going to iron cannon him. Oh, I missed? What a nightmare. Sick dodge, my guy. Sick dodge. Oh. Didn't get on the pad, though. That's less sick. You lost your account, Forspoken? Oh, no.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Spec Ops Penguin.
Building online.
That is a good name, to be fair.
Riflemen ready to move out.
If I was Spec Ops Penguin, imagine the branding I could do. It'd be great.
Awaiting orders. Move.
Unit ready.
Jump jet is amped. Jump jet active. Report you. Let's fly. Yeehaw!
Well, quick retargeting from the Penguin. I have rifle support. I don't know how much that matters. Looks like it matters quite a lot. I don't think I'd win with 2 models against a Rhino.
Building online.
He hasn't actually got a Rhino right now, so I'm gonna double rifle.
Rifle jump jet powering up thrusters.
I need to get a Predator and a Shatterer. It's not a great spot to be in.
Unit ready.
I'll go Predator first, I think.
Unit lost.
A rare situation where the missile goes grey, because both players moved onto the pad at exactly the same time, so it didn't change to a colour then yellow. Always interesting when you see that happen. Oh, he's MLRS. This is really bad for my deck, right? Like, this cannot be a thing I can beat. It seems horrible.
Unit ready. Nuclear weapon launched. Unit lost.
This has to be a terrible matchup, because I can only kill... I have to go with this, and then I lose to Slingshot. Because I can't kill shock troopers with anything that doesn't die to MLRS. Apart from this Talon. That's the only thing I have that I can even try and use. Yeah, okay, I can't win this matchup. I guess this is the situation where I literally have to use Solomon. Like, I have no other option in this matchup than to use Solomon.
Unit ready.
I have to wait till the missile's close to firing as well.
Warning. Enemy ion cannon activated. Unit lost.
He also has Solomon.
Ready.
Shit, I spent too much money and now I can't Solomon. Ooh, Solomon! Solomon, save me!
Ion cannon activated.
Thanks, Solomon.
Unit ready.
Let's go!
Launched.
Solomon is cheat!
Objective complete.
Alright, there you go. I think we went 6-0 with Solomon and 2-2 with Strong Arm. So I guess Solomon is better. Excuse me. It's actually just random, right? I mean, like, we played against Artillery twice, which we could never beat, and then we switched to Solomon, and we didn't play against Artillery again. And we just won, but we would have won those games with Strong Arm, probably, maybe even easier. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed Shattering, and I'll see you all next time.